I'll talk to you guys about the fact that Lindsey Vonn just came in second place at the World Cup Super G, by the way, at 40, which she has. Also, to get you guys in the fact that the UVA women, they won their 5th women's swimming and diving title. Big congrats to them on that. Also, guys, Team USA women and men, they just won the relay gold indoors. Congrats to them on that. And see, Grant Holloway just goes for a 3-peat and 60-meter hurdles. Titles, big congrats to him on that. Jessie Diggins, she just won the 2024-25 FIS cross country overall distance Crystal Globe. Big congrats to her on that as well. Knicks got a win last night against the Wiz, 122-103, and much more other news comes, by the way, because I'll get you guys to it. All right, so first things first, guys. I'm gonna start things out by saying that Lindsey Vonn, congrats to Lindsey Vonn. She came in second place at World Cup Super G at 40. Congrats to her on that, by the way. Also, I want to say a special congrats to Jessie Diggins. She just won the 2024-25 FIS cross country overall distance Crystal Globe. Big congrats to her on that. Also, guys, let's see here. Once congrats to UVA women, Gretchen Walsh and Claire Curzan of UVA women's swimming team. They just won their 5th women's swimming and diving titles. Big congrats to them. Also, congrats to Oscar Piastri. He just won the Chinese GP. Congrats to him on that. Also, Team USA and men, they just won gold in the 4x400 relay indoors. Congrats to all them. You saw Luke Hauser. He just won a medal at the indoor relay at the 1500. Congrats on that. Also, Josh Hoey. He wins the 800-meter title in the in 4 seconds. 4 seconds, by the way. Also, Claire Bryant, she wins gold in the long jump. Big congrats to her on that. Also, big congrats to Victor Crouin and Amanda Sobhy. They just won the 2025 German Open titles. They're the German Open champs. Big congrats to them on that. Also, guys, former cop Tierra Brown, she was the new WBC Women's World Featherweight champ, by the way. It's with decision. Also, Sebastian Fundora, he retains the unified WBC WBO junior middleweight titles. Big congrats to him on that. Also, some sad news here to report, ladies and gentlemen, that Brett Gardner's 14-year-old son, Miller Gardner, was deceased, by the way, at 14 after feeling ill while on a vacay, along with their other family members, by the way. My thoughts prayers to go to Brett Gardner, all his family members, and his fans. This horrific loss of their son, Miller Gardner, who was 14 after he was feeling ill, by the way, while on their vacay somewhere. So, rest in peace, Miller Gardner. Awful, awful news there, guys. So, again, Brett Gardner's 14-year-old son, Miller Gardner, is deceased after feeling ill while on a vacay, along other close ones on the vacay. Awful, awful news there, guys. So, really, my thoughts prayers go to Brett Gardner, his close ones, all his fans, colleagues of his loss of his son, Miller Gardner. Awful news there, guys. And it's very known when he died up, but he was feeling ill, by the way, on vacay. Might be natural causes, who knows, guys? What do we see on that note? So really horrific news there. Also, let's see here. Oh, by the way, Jaelin and Kauf, she wins at the dual Moguls. Big congrats to her on that. Other news elsewhere, I want to say congrats to EJ Tackett. He is a 4-time PBA champ. Congrats to him on that. Also, others, by the way, that PSU, they're the men's NCAA wrestling champs. Congrats on that. So, bunch went down. Wyatt Hendrickson of OSU, he upsets Gable Steveson. PSU, they won this, which they did. Carter Starochi, he wins 4 NCAA wrestling titles at 124 pounds. Their 5th win. Congrats to PSU as the men's college wrestling champs. Big congrats to them on that. So that's everything that you can know. So congrats on that, by the way, guys. Also, some news also about the Knicks. I want to say congrats to the Knicks. They just beat the Wiz 122-103 last night. Congrats to the Knicks. Also, Pacers beat the Nets 108-103. You had the Bucks beat the Kings 114-108. You had the Bulls defeat the Lake Show 146-115. You had the Hawks defeat those pathetic, phony Warriors 124-115 last night. Those are good enough for that, guys. Also, awesome hockey news. You saw the Caps, they beat the Panthers 6-3. The Kings, they defeated the Kings 7-2. The Blues beat the Blackhawks 4-1. The Wild defeated the Sabres 4-1. Utah Club, they defeated the Bulls 6-4. Sharks beat the Bruins 3-1. The Flames beat the Islanders 4-3. The Golden Knights, they defeated the Red Wings 6-3. The Oilers beat the Kraken 5-4. The Preds beat the Maple Leafs 5-2. The Avs defeat the Canadiens 5-4. The Stars beat the Flyers 3-2. The Rangers beat the Canucks 5-3. That's all news. Also, some more college basketball news here. March Madness news here, by the way, guys. You just saw Florida. They took out UConn. UConn, they're defending champs, by the way. UConn is out. They are out. UConn is done. Whoa. Florida beat them too, by the way, guys, which they did. BYU, they got yet another upset against Wisconsin. Whoa, my. And the Zags, they suffered an upset loss to Houston. I didn't expect that. Whoa. So Houston's going to handle Purdue. Illinois got Kentucky, which they do. Tennessee's are beating UCLA, which they have. And yeah, it's all. And also Bama. So Bama's gonna have that against BYU. Oregon's already beat Liberty, which they did. I knew they would. So it's gonna be Oregon against Arizona. Duke, Duke's they got Baylor, which they do. They're already beating Mount St. Mary's, by the way. But dude, they got their dance with Baylor right now, guys. And also, I knew Auburn beat Creighton, which they did, by the way. You also saw Michigan there in the handful with Texas A&M. So I had Ole Miss, they got their hands full with ISU, which they do, by the way. New Mexico's got their hands full with Michigan State. CSU, I think they're in the hands full with UMD. Texas got their hands full, by the way. They'll be getting Arkansas. No, Arkansas's got St. John's, by the way, which they do. So that's all you got to know for that. So I meant to go for Duke to win the Final Four. That's all there's I got to say to that, guys. So your thoughts, guys. Let me know who you think's going to the Final Four, guys. Let me know in the comments down below. I'll address the spots. So, if you guys have filled your brackets, do so now, guys. Not much time left. Nothing's elsewhere, by the way, guys. That let's see here. I want to say, brother, wish a shout out to Kyrie Irving, Vanessa Morgan, T. Grizzly, Kylie Kelsey, Alexander Allison, Jessica Marie Garcia, Victoria Pedretti, Emily Alexander, Payne Johnson, Charlie Khan, Anaya Inman, Mo Farah, CJ Lana Perry, Eloise Head, Michelle Monaghan, Yasmin Garing, Randall Park, Kerry Russell, Gordon Hayward, and Lewis Burton. Son of my birthday, wishes, shouts, tweets, and then please show you some that. That's all news you got. That's all this to say, guys. On that note, that's everything you got to know for that. And also some more Taylor Swift, Travis Kelsey. So Taylor Swift, she sent a congrats to and she sent a tweet about Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's new album, by the way, guys. Wow. You can check the tweet, by the way, guys. And I pray that Taylor Swift, Travis Kelsey, they get engaged. I pray they both of them they get married, which they do. Now, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, they're already engaged, which they are. They'll be married by this year's release. But Taylor Swift, Travis Kelsey, they too are going to be next. They too are going to be engaged. They too are going to be married by this year. I mean, it would be so awesome if that were to happen on Kylie Kelsey's birthday. That would be awesome too, by the way, guys. So, you guys got thoughts? Let me know about it. I'll address response to that. And, I mean, Taylor Swift, she's going to be involved in Blake Lively's mess, special lawsuit against Justin Baldoni, and also her grandson or her godson Theo or Leo, in that matter. So really not good there at all. Really not good. But she's sticking to Travis Kelce, their boy toy Travis Kelce. That's all you need to know, everybody, on that note. So that's all to say on that, guys. And a lot more. That's all you gotta know, everybody, on that note. So not more to that. Catch new Monday Night Raw tomorrow, guys. Check that out. That's all. You can catch new NXT on Tuesday night. Catch new WWE Evolve this Wednesday. Check that out, guys, as well. New SmackDown on Friday night. Check that out, guys, as well. So, 4 weeks away from WrestleMania, guys. Weeks away. So, that's all there's going to do for that. Cincinnati Mania. That's all there's you need to know about that. No, that's all there's to say on that. So, looking forward to that. All right, ladies, that's going to do it right there for the Khalil Hollywood Sports Board. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Hollywood Sports Board YouTube channel, Facebook page by any and all minister, guys. What are your thoughts, your responses of, let's see here. Lindsey Vonn coming in second place in the World Cup Super G at 40. Let me know about that, guys. What are your thoughts on UVA women, Gretchen Walsh and Claire chosen along the other UVA women? They have won their 5th women's swimming and diving titles. Congrats on that. Also, guys, what are your thoughts on Oscar Piastri win the Chinese GP? Congrats on that. Also, guys, sending congrats to Victor Crouin and Amanda Sobhy. They're the 2025 German Open champs. Big congrats on that. Also, congrats to Team USA. They just won the 4x400 meter relay indoors. Congrats to them on that. Congrats to Jessie Diggins. She just won the FIS cross country overall distance crystal globe. Congrats to her on that, by the way, guys. Congrats to the Knicks. They beat the Wiz 122-103 last night, which did. Also, gonna send your brother wish out to Kyrie Irving, Vanessa Morgan, T Grizzly, Alexander Albon, Kylie Kelsey, Jessica Marie Garcia, Victoria Pedretti, Emily Alexander, Payne Johnson, Charlie Kahn, Anaya Inman, Mo Farah, CJ Lina Perry, Eloise Head, Yasmin Gary, Michelle Monaghan, Randall Park, Kerry Russell, Gordon Hayward, and Lewis Burton. Send my brother wishes out tweets. Be sure to send on this. You got everybody. I'll be back for breaking news from times live updates development soon to hold up on the close sports and this one later. And you got notes all the say, guys. Take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening. Please be safe with it. Bye bye.